Okay, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Professor David J. De Los Reyes. My next topic will be still a mixed topic. This is on algebra. It's a long video format. Okay, my topic will be completing squares solution. Completing square solution is actually one of the solution on how to bring out the so-called roots of a quadratic equation. Because there are three solutions in the solution of a quadratic equation. First solution is actually by factoring, number two is by completing squares, and number three is by using the so-called quadratic formula. So for tonight, I will be discussing the solution of the quadratic equation by completing squares solution. Okay, we are given a quadratic equation, x squared plus x minus 12 equal to 0. We are asked to find for the value of x. Of course, the value of x should be 2 because it is quadratic. Okay, let's try to bring out the solution. Okay, we will rewrite the given equation x squared plus x minus 12 equal to 0. Next step, x squared plus x, and this should be equal to, we transpose this to the right, so this will become 12. The next step, we'll take 1/2 of the coefficient of x. The coefficient of x here is actually 1, so this is 1. Okay? Then we try to square that one. So 1 times 1 is just 1. We square that one, it's still 1. Okay? 2 squared will be 4. So this will be 4. What's the significance of this 4 here? The significance of this, 1/4 rather. 1/4 here is, we must have to add up 1/4 for both the left and right, so we could complete the square. Okay? So it will become x squared plus x. We are making the left hand side to be a perfect square. So later on we could, simplify that one as just simply a square of a binomial. So this is plus 1/4. And this should be equal to, the right hand side is 12, right? Plus 1/4. Okay? What will come out on the left hand side, this is now factorable to a perfect binomial, which is x plus 1/2 quantity square, and this should be equal to the equivalent of this expanded form, x squared plus x plus 1/4. This is now factorable to the binomial x plus 1/2 quantity square. Because if we try to take the square of this one, the square of x will be x squared. The middle term will be the product of x times 1/2 times 2, which will only become x. And the square of 1/2 is actually 1/4. So this expanded form here, the equivalent of that one in binomial equivalent is actually the quantity x plus 1/2 quantity square equal to, for the right hand side, we are adding a whole number plus a fraction. Okay, I will try to check my camera. Right? So what do we do? So we could add this one. We'll multiply this by 4, then divide it by 4. So also, this got 4 here and this got 4 here. So it seems we are now adding two fractions with same denominator. And 12 times 4 is actually 48 plus 1 all over 4. Okay, I will continue here. So I will be making a vertical line. I will rewrite this one. X plus 1/2 quantity square equal to 48 plus 1 is 49, right? All over 4. Or this can be written as simply 7 over 2 quantity square. 7 square is 49, 2 square is actually 4. So the ratio 49 over 4 can be written as the ratio 7 over 2 quantity square. And they should be equal to x plus 1/2 quantity square. Okay? And to solve for x without this 2 here, this is with the power 2. To solve for x, we must have to eliminate this 2 here and this 2. So we must have to raise both sides of the equation to the 1/2. Right? The total equation, raise that to the 1/2. So this 2 here will be gone, and this 2 here will be gone. This is a perfect square. We raise that to the square root. This will disappear, and so with this one. So what will come out? X plus 1/2 will just be simply equal to 7 over 2. X now will be equal to, this should be with the plus or minus. Okay? So this should be plus or minus 7. We transpose this one to the left. This is minus 1. This is 2 and this is 2. We could combine now. This is all over 2. So x1 now, if we try to use the positive side, a plus 7 minus 1 will be 6 over 2. And x1 will be equal to 3. So this is the first value of x. A plus 7 minus 1 is plus 6 over 2. That will be plus 3. And the value of x2, a minus 7 minus 1 will be a minus 8 all over 2. And a negative over a positive, that's a fundamental operation, right? A negative over a positive will be a negative, so the answer will be negative 4. Okay, so the answer here is actually x1 will be equal to positive 3, okay, and the value of x2 is equal to negative 4. Okay, that's it, guys. That's the solution by using completing squares. Okay, actually we could check it. If we put x3 or x1 to be 3, this will become 9. Okay, plus 3, it will be 12. Minus 12 is equal to 0. So a 0 is equal to 0. So x1 is actually correct. Again, if we try to substitute the value of am I still on camera? Yeah. If we try to place the value of x2 to be equal to negative 4 here, negative 4 square is actually plus 16. Okay. Minus 4 will be 12. Minus 12, and will it be equal to 0? So 12 minus 12 is actually 0. So 0 will be equal to 0. It's correct. So the second answer, x2 equal to negative 4, is also correct. Okay, that's it, guys. So that's the solution by using the so-called completing squares for a quadratic formula. Good evening from Los Angeles. This is Professor David J. De Los Reyes.